Brandon, what's happening? What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a good Friday night. What's going on, Crystal? Please share and invite, guys. We're going to talk about how to close more deals at your appointments. Bruce, what's up? Tim, Jessica. Whoa, watch the fire. Let a few people hop on. Bruce, Tim, Jessica, Brandon, give me some likes, give me some shares, give me some love. We gotta have to close this up. Brandon, what's going on? Brad, what's up, Brad? Brad's a freaking hustler, dude. I ain't ever met somebody that hustles as hard as Brad. This dude hustles like I ain't ever seen before. You got to be the biggest hustler in the group, Brad. Straight up. And what's up? Jamie, what's going on, Jamie? Jamie just joined the group. Joey, what's up? So, guys, we got a few people on. Hey, Shauna, how you doing? Let's go ahead and get started, right? So I want to talk to you guys about how to close more deals, right, when you're at your appointments. Jared, what's going on? Steven, there he is. There's a killer. Steven's the man. Brad says he's trying to dominate. That's awesome, man. That is freaking awesome. What's up, brother? Where are you at? I'm at home, man. I'm outside. I'm chilling by the fireplace, having a glass of wine, talking real estate. So let's talk how to close more deals while you're at your appointment, right? The key to closing more deals while you're at your appointment, Calvin, what's up? You got to be confident. And when I say confident, right, you got to be humbly confident. I don't mean cocky. You know, you got to be humbly confident at your appointments, right? You've got to, you know, when you're talking to your homeowners and you're trying to negotiate a price and you're trying to, you know, get them to understand why you need to get it for so low, you've got to really show that you know what you're doing. You got to look them in the eye. You got to be super confident, but humbly confident. Not confident in an arrogant way like, oh, you know, I'm better than you, or I'm, you know, I can buy your house and I got cash, or whatever it may be. You want to be humbly, because these people are going to be in a really, Chris, what's up, my brother? Deuce, what's up? Paul, what's up? These people are going to be in a really tight spot most of the times. And most of the time they're going to be super motivated because they have, you know, they have problems, right? And that's why they're calling you. So you got to really get them to feel comfortable in your space. When you're talking to them, you got to be super, they got to feel like, you know, they've been knowing you forever. You know, you want to sit down with them, really look them in the eyes, really exude confidence, but humbleness at the same time. And while you're talking to them, you've got to admire them, right? You've got to, because I'm telling you guys, I've been doing this for a while. When you're dealing with these motivated homeowners, they have a lot of problems. They are in a tight spot. They need somebody to listen to, and they want to be able to trust somebody. So you have to go in there with this overwhelming confidence that you're going to help them and make them understand that you're their friend and that you want to be you want to be on their side to help them through this situation. You're almost more of a psychologist as a professional wholesaler, right? You're almost like a professional psychologist, because these people, you're going to have to sit down with them for an hour sometimes before you even, let me back up. Before you even start talking about the house and numbers, you should probably sit down with them for at least 30 minutes and just get to know them, you know, and really build a lot of rapport, find out what they like, you know, find out what they don't like, you know, and talk about things that they feel like are important. If they like golf, if they like football, if you know there's a picture of, you know, a football player on the wall, you know, you probably want to bring that up and start talking about that. You don't want to just bring up the house, right? And start talking about how, you know, this house is worth this, and you know, this is all messed up in the house. Sit down and get to know them first. Paul, this is what I was saying here. So make sure, Chris, what's up? David, Bill, what's up? Make sure you get to know these people before you just go in there and start throwing off offers, right? It all boils down to what? It all boils down to the skills, get the deals, right? You got to have skills, guys. You got to be able to communicate, and communicate well, and listen. Like, you have to listen really, really good to them, and get and really understand what they're trying to tell you. Like, they're in a tight spot. They want you to buy their house fast, and they want a fair offer. So you have to come and you have to, sorry guys, had a call. You have to get the happy medium between, you know, what they want and what you need to get it for, and then bridge the gap, and then finally come and meet in the middle, right? That's how you have to do this. You have to make a lowball offer, obviously, and they're going to want to get as much as they want, which is probably not realistic for you to make any money. But what you do is you offer really low, and you explain why. Hey, look, Mr. Homeowner, I understand you're trying to get, $200,000 for this house, but look, I'm not a full retail buyer, and I have to make money on this deal. And if I don't make money, this is how I feed my family. This is how I make a living. I'm not buying your house to live there. I'm buying your house, so I can try to make a profit on it. And I understand if you can't do that. I get it. If you can't do that, it's no big deal. I can help you find a realtor. But in order for me to buy your house fast and get you out the jam you're in, I'm gonna need to get your house for 115 or 120,000, right? So guys, these are some of the tips that I use. When I'm negotiating with these homeowners, that's some of the stuff that I'm talking about. I'm basically just really getting to understand their situation, really sitting down with them and getting to know what their problem is, and trying to solve that problem, right? And that's really all it's about. So David, Leon, Bill, Audrey, Alyssa, if y'all have any questions about this, I'm not going to make this a long, drawn-out video, but it's all about skills, guys. You have to have excellent communication skills. I mean, really good communication skills. Steven says, so true. I've had them sit there and cry. Absolutely, Steven. You're really a psychologist. You have to sit there and really be a good listener, because today me and my wife went on an appointment. We sat there for almost an hour before we even started talking about the house. And that's kind of some of the stuff that you got to do if you're going to be in this business. That's just what it's about. You really got to sit down and build rapport. Don't go over there and just start throwing numbers at them. Seriously, don't go there and just say, oh, your house is worth this, or the house is all messed up and I can only give you this. You're going to lose every deal. Go over there and spend some time with them and watch what happens. Watch how you close more deals by sitting there with them and actually getting to understand their problem and building a lot of rapport with them, and really getting to know them, and make them feel like you're at home with them and y'all are actually friends, right? So any questions, guys? Any questions at all? So look, if you're not going to the 10X Growth Conference, you better book a ticket. I just sold my last 2 tickets about 10 minutes ago. Matter of fact, he was on this live. Chris Europa, he just bought the last 2 10X Growth Con tickets, and he just got enrolled in my course. But if you're not going, I suggest you go. Tickets they're winding down. I think Grant's only got, there's not many left. I think they're like 98% sold out. Ray Abood, what's up, my brother? Ray Abood's a big flipper from the big PA state, Pennsylvania. But anyway, guys, any questions about closing people? If you want to learn, if you want to learn more about this, go to chrisrood.com, book a call with me or my team. I teach you how to do all this. Tyler, what's up? Matter of fact, Tyler just joined my course. Ray, but Chris rocks. His program rocks. Yep, awesome, Ray. I appreciate that, my brother. Ray's actually been killing it on the wholesale side too. Ray's a big flipper, and he started kind of transitioning more on the wholesale side. He's been showing me some of his checks and posting how much money Richie made on one deal. Ray, you just made 100 G's on one deal, on one wholesale deal, right? George, Johnny. Yeah, no, dude, you're already a rock star, Ray. You're already a sharp knife. All I did was just sharpen it a little bit more, my brother. You're already a stud. So, Tyler, what's up, my man? Tyler just joined the program. Tyler, you're from Salt Lake City, right? I think Salt Lake City is Tyler Brady's from. He just joined the program. I think he's only 24 years old. So, but look, guys, I'm going to be at GrowthCon. If you're going and you haven't joined my program, you can come by the booth. We're gonna have a booth set up. I'm gonna be giving out swag, shirt. I got a hat right here. Skills get the deals. chrisrood.com. I got shirts. I got the best CRMs ever that I'm gonna be handing out right here. Let me show you the new badass CRM I got. I'm gonna be handing out some nice composition books. So we got pins. We're gonna be handing out all kind of swag, right? What's up, Mark? Tyler, hey, yeah, that's right, Salt Lake City, exactly. Fred, what's going on, my brother? I think Fred's about to jump in the program. But anyway, I just wanted to make a quick video about this. It's just, you got to be humbly confident, right? You got to be really, really confident. Look people in the eyes when you're talking to them. And don't look down when you're talking to people, especially homeowners. If they think you're not confident in yourself, they're not going to trust you in buying their house, right? Seriously, that if you're not confident in your approach, the way you carry yourself, the way you handle yourself. Now, and there's a difference between being confident, and conceited, or there's two different things. I'm talking about like humbly confident, like look him in the eyes and say, yes, Mr. Homer, I really understand. I want to help you. I understand what you're going through. Let's see if we can come to an agreement, and let me help you get out from under this problem that you have, and maybe we can both benefit from it, right? Just things of that nature. The way it's the mannerism. It's not what you say sometimes, but it's how you say it and your emotional tone and of how that comes across and your intention that really, really gets people to want to work with you, right? But you got to have good intentions. Like you can't just go over there and start throwing numbers. Like build the relationship first. What's up, Shane? Shane the train. What's up, my brother? You got to build that relationship first. That's all it's about. If you're gonna get deals, you got to have skills, and that skills are communication skills, people skills. Learn how to talk to people. Confidence is key. Mark, you're exactly right, Mark. Like I'm gonna tell you right now, if I'm talking to a salesman or if somebody's trying to sell me something, if they're not confident, let me ask you guys this: if you're about to buy a car, right? And you're talking to your sales guy, and he's not even looking in your eyes, looking down. He's not confident. He doesn't carry himself well. You think you're gonna want to buy that guy's? Buy from that guy? Will you feel confident in buying from that guy? I doubt it. I wouldn't buy from that guy. Like I want somebody that knows their fucking product, knows their shit, who looks me in the eye and is like, hey dude, look, I can help you. This is what I have, and this is gonna be the best product for what your needs are, and like can look me in the eye and like really feel that intention of like, man, this guy knows what the hell he's talking about. But if you're walking up, you got your head down, you're moping, your emotional tone is real low, you don't have no enthusiasm. You got to have some enthusiasm. You got to have some pep in your step. You got to have some fire in your voice, right? You've got to be the kind of person that when you talk to people, people are like, man, wow, that guy's full of energy. He's enthusiastic. He's uptoned. He's really, he's got fire in his voice. And that's the kind of people that that want to talk to you, and how you're going to be able to close people. You can't just mope around and be like, oh, hey, Mr. Homeowner. Like you've got to really have energy to sell people, right? So Jay, keep up the good work, brother. Awesome, man. What's up, Indri? I think I'm pronouncing your name right. Mark, if you're not confident, your customers won't be. Exactly, Mark. That's a great point, Mark. Mark just made a great point. If you're not confident, your customers will not be confident in you if you're not confident. Absolutely, 100%. And that goes not just for buying homes. It's all about anything in sales. Like, you got to be confident, but not cocky confident. There's a difference. Humbly confident. Not cocky confident, humbly confident. So, Rochelle, great advice. Walk the part. Exactly, Rochelle. So any questions, guys? But that goes for anything. It goes for any business, not just buying houses or selling cars. You got to be confident in everything you do. You got to know your product, know what you're capable of, and really know that you're like the baddest dude out there that does what you do. Like you gotta have some inner confidence in yourself and like be really, really secure in yourself when you're talking to these people. So anyway, Ray Abood, Chris, want to join? Absolutely, Ray. Let's jump on live, my brother. Let's get Ray on.
Boom. What's up, Chris?
What's up, my brother?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Where you at? You in the studios?
Yeah, we're still here. It was a little light today. That's why I didn't have you on. We're going to do it next week. We're a little light today, man. I don't know what's going on. It was light. Light viewers.
Well, you sent a lot of people on. I mean, I went on. I checked out. You had like 300-something people on there.
Yeah, but I want to help them get this, man.
Exactly. Here we go. Look, you see that? That's 100. That's 100 stacks right there.
Can help them get this. Boom. So that, man, like, I mean, they get on your program. I promise them they can make that happen, man. Proof in the pudding. Put that back in the safe. Yeah, man.
Yeah, guys. Look, Ray Abood's if you don't know who Ray Abood, he's a big time flipper in Pennsylvania. You know, he's big on the retail side, right? Flipping houses all the time and really working his butt off to, you know, to please all these retail buyers, which nothing wrong with that. You can make a lot of money doing that. But
a lot of work though.
And look, I believe a quick nickel beats a slow dime any day of the week. That's why I go after the wholesale deals.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you're going to chase, you know, if you're going to chase these big retail deals and you're into a deal for 6 months, yeah, you may make, you know, 60, 80, 100 grand on a deal. But if you can make a quick 40 or 50 in, say, 2 weeks.
Since you've helped me, listen, I got 20 years doing retail work, right? 20 years doing retail work. Since you've helped me, I have done 4 deals in 2 weeks, grossing me over 150 grand your way, not my way, your way. So,
wow, dude.
I mean,
that's
if these
incredible.
people don't know about your program, they got to find out quick. By the way, guys, who's hitting that share and invite button? That's what I want to know. You know, we're here live.
Yeah,
we got the baddest man on the planet, ChrisRood.com, right here, man. Come on, guys. I see a couple of my people are popping on here, but come on, hit that share and invite button, guys. So, yeah, man, I mean, dude, your programs are incredible, man. I mean, the advice you've given me has been incredible. You know, I was hoping to have you on the show live, man, today or tomorrow. Tomorrow, we plan on having a lot of viewers with our grand opening tomorrow. We have it 1 to 4, so we're hoping to have a ton of live viewers. I've got some people lined up. I got lots of groups that are going to join us tomorrow. So if you're around tomorrow, maybe we ought to try and go live again. You know, if you're around.
And we can do that.
So,
Ray, where can they find you, Ray?
My Instagram's cashnowpa.com. Facebook, you can look me up just under @cashnowpa. And then if you want entertainment, I got lots of entertainment on Snapchat, man. Just say Ray 4, the number 4. So, you know, but it's you know, Chris, I know you were supposed to be here we were going to do
yeah.
That's okay. We missed it. I know you're busy, man. You're platinum sponsor for the 10X Roadcon. You're platinum.
Right, platinum.
But
not silver, gold.
But here's the thing. I mean, your product is incredible. I mean, 20 years of doing retail work like I've done, you know, and then to look and open my eyes up to the wholesale side of what you're doing is incredible because you can make such quick money with no money invested. That's the beauty of your program versus my program. My program requires a lot of money to make money. Your program requires someone just being able to work and put the skills to make the deals, like Pat says, man.
Make the skills, baby. Skills get the deals.
So they get the skills off your thing. Hey, Ricky Chaparral's on. He's one of my guys that sells me wholesale. He's a good dude right there. He just popped on. What's going on, Ricky?
Nice.
He sold me a house, you know, quick and easy, and I made it easy for him. He made it easy for me. But, you know, your program's incredible, man. I mean, I can't tell you how some of your tools that you provided us have helped me and my staff members. I've shared a couple of your secrets already with some of my staff people, and it's been incredible, man. It really has. I mean, we're getting more inventory the way you do it, not the way we do it. I mean, we're still doing our way, but we're doing your way, and honestly, it's effective for very little to no money.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I mean, but look, don't shortchange yourself, Ray. There is a play for the retail side. I mean, if you capture tons of equity and the rehab job is just not that bad, then yeah, you want to go. I'm not downplaying the retail side. It's still a big play in that, but you shouldn't flip everything.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you, man. Linda Ann Barber just popped on. Linda, thank you for joining. Don't forget to hit that share and invite button. This is ChrisRood.com, guys. Hey, Chris, one other thing, you know, there's a lot of controversy. Everyone talks about, hey, I want to buy these big multi-complexes and all that stuff. Man, you and I are the same. We come from the same cloth. We disagree with that, don't we? When it comes to that, you know, these guys that have no experience want to go out and buy a 20 and 30 and 40 unit. It's the dumbest thing they could ever do.
100%. Look, guys, you know, if you go and you buy a 20 unit and you haven't ever experienced any real estate, you know, here's the downside of that. If you don't like it or you don't buy it right, or if we have a huge correction and you say, hey, it ain't working out for me, guess what? There's a small fraction of buy that from you. However, if you go the other way and you buy, say, 27, you know, unit doors, single family homes, work out for you, guess what? You can individually retail those out or wholesale those out. But on the 27 unit deal, the apartment complex, you're only going to sell that to an investor, and guess what? He's going to want to smoke it.
And they're going to want to bargain chip you to death, man. Bargain chip you to death. That's why the beauty, like you always talk, I mean, the wholesale game is the A game. Never get stuck. Not a whole lot of money to be invested, but if they work hard and put the time and effort in, they can really make a lot of money.
Yeah. Look, you don't have to have millions of dollars. This is really, it's the least barrier to entry. It requires the least amount of capital, and it is the least, you don't open yourself up to all kind of liabilities. You're not holding a property. You're controlling it. So you don't get stuck with a property because you're not really buying it.
Yeah.
What happens is, I mean, once you start wholesaling, you become the source of the deal. So you have so many different strategies. You have 4 strategies. You can retail it, you can wholesale it, you can wholesale it, or you can keep it as a buy and hold.
Yeah.
Right. But it puts you in first position to capture the most equity and value in a deal. So you need to start with wholesaling. You shouldn't start with flipping. You should start with wholesaling from your wholesale deals. And then from there, once you're wholesaling and retailing and flipping, then you keep the cash you stack, you put to buy and hold.
Yeah.
To build wealth, long-term wealth.
You're absolutely right. This is ChrisRood.com, guys. If you guys don't know who this guy is, he's a platinum speaker, actually platinum sponsor, not speaker, sponsor for 10th GrowthCon 2018. I see a lot of new people hopping on here, a lot of people I know. Guys, don't forget to hit the share and invite button. We'll get the word out there for Chris. You guys already know who I am. Let's get the word out there for Chris. Chris has programs that are very expensive to purchase that can help you make unlimited amounts of money with no money invested.
Absolutely.
How they find you, Chris?
Yeah, man. They can go to chrisrood.com and book a call with me or my team, or you can follow me on Instagram at Real Estate Rood. You can follow me on Snapchat, Real Estate Rood, Facebook. But yeah, guys, look, if you want to get into the real estate place, start with wholesaling. I'm telling you, it teaches your mind how to find deals. If you don't know how to find deals, you're dead in the water. That's why most people quit real estate, because they don't know how to find deals.
Yeah, and here's the thing I want to say about your program. It doesn't matter if they're a newbie or experienced. Your program can help them even if they're experienced. Because look at me. I mean, 20 years in this business, and here you gave me new tips and all kinds of great stuff in a matter of a couple hours of speaking. And you mentored me a little bit. And, between all that, you saw the action took place. I sent you pictures. I sent you proof. I dropped proof in the pudding. I mean, it wasn't like, I sent you the proof. So, and I was excited to send you the proof. In fact, I think I made you a video. I had my videographer make you a quick video. Did you ever get that, or did you ever use it or anything, or no? Did you want me to email it to you?
I got it, but you're going to let me use it? I didn't realize I could use it.
Use it however you want, man. Use it however you want. It's a fact. I got the paperwork to back it up.
Dude, I'm gonna throw it on my my Instagram and Facebook.
Absolutely.
Tonight.
Yeah. Do you want to? Did I email it to you?
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
No, look, Ray. Like I said, if you don't know who Ray is, I'm a huge fan of Ray. He's a big time flipper. Makes lots of money in the retail side. We hooked up. We have mutual friends. We hooked up as through GrowthCon and kind of started following one another. And I have a lot of respect for Ray because the dude has figured out the retail game.
Yeah, but you got the wholesale game, dude, so tight that anyone that has any kind of work ethic can make a ton of money with your program, man. That's
and you said it. You said it's not easy. But I don't want to sit here and sell a bill of goods because you got to work.
You got to work.
You know that, Ray. Got to do the work.
You got to work. Anything that
Ray,
do is got to put work into it. You know that.
Exactly. Ray hit me up about, I think we talked about a month ago about wholesaling for maybe about an hour on the phone. So we're talking about wholesaling, right? And Ray's having all these realizations. I'm like, man, that makes so much sense. So I don't hear from Ray for like 2 weeks. And then Ray hits me up. He sends me I get a text message from Ray, and it's a freaking stack of 100 G's, right? The dude made $100,000 on a wholesale deal.
One deal.
He could have flipped it on one freaking deal.
One deal.
Now he could have retailed it and made probably what you'd have made on the retail side if you'd have retailed it. But how long would it have taken?
Yeah, 6 months and what, for 20 grand more, 30 grand more? It's not even worth it. Not worth it. Ed Pearson, what's going on, man? Ed Pearson's on. So, well, listen, Chris, I appreciate you inviting me on, man. I anyone that has any ambition that wants to wholesale real estate, they should get on your program, chrisrood.com. I hope we get you out to York one of these days. And, we had Friendly Flipper here, who does retail work. He came to see us. We weren't open yet, but he came to see us. So Guys, check out chrisrood.com. He's a true professional, and he's helping so many people mentor how to buy properties and flip them wholesale with $0 out of your pocket. Just got to put some hard work and time in. If you don't put the hard work and time in, and you don't do anything, you're going to get nothing. So you got to put the time in.
It costs a little bit of money. I mean, you got to spend money on marketing to generate leads.
Yes, I know. They got to spend money on marketing, but they don't have to put the big dollars up to buy the real estate.
No, they don't. They don't. But man, I appreciate it. Look, I'm gonna get over there here eventually. Dude, this week was slammed with work, but I'm gonna get over there and we're gonna schedule it again.
Awesome.
I apologize and I'll take it.
Well, thanks for having me on and have a good night, man. I appreciate it. chrisrood.com, guys. Make 100 G's.
That's right. All right, brother.
Thanks, man. See you, buddy.
All right, bye-bye. All right, guys, that was Ray Abood from York, Pennsylvania. Guy, does retail work all the time, does tons of deals, tons of retail, got a huge operation, makes a lot of money doing it. We had a long conversation about how, he was asking me what I do versus what he do and what he does, and I was telling him how I wholesale, and he used to tell me how he used to wholesale a while back, but he kind of got away from it, right? And we had a long conversation about wholesaling versus retailing, and he kind of had a realization that, it's a lot of work. The retail side's a lot of work. Everybody glorifies these flippers. You watch all these television shows and all they do is talk about, these flippers, how, they're the best thing since sliced bread and making money. But listen, they don't show you all the horror stories of flipping. You get kicked in the nuts a lot of times flipping houses. Listen to me, you get kicked in the nuts because there's a lot of things you don't see that, when you're flipping a house, that you run into that'll just like kick you in the nuts and be like, oh shit, like now I just lost $5,000 on this flip deal, or I just lost 10 grand because I didn't notice it had this, right? You can be in and out of a deal really fast, not have to actually buy the property or close on it. You can just control it, right? And make a quick 5, 10, 15 grand, or even 20 grand, or even in Ray's situation. Now, granted, look, 100 grand on a deal is not that common. I mean, it happens. I've seen people make more than that, but it's really not that common. The average deal across the country is probably going to be around, I think it's around $8,500 is the average wholesale deal. I think that's a nationwide average wholesale deal. But just imagine if you did 1 or 2 of those a month, make an extra 16, 17 grand a month, and you might have $1,000 in marketing, maybe 2,000 max, and a little bit of your time. You can do this on the side, right? I got students across the country that are doing this and making money. I got a guy named Clayton who's in my program from Pennsylvania. He may even be on this thread. He has a full-time job making 6 figures a year, and he's a bartender at night, and he was doing my program wholesaling. He just closed his first deal today, and he's over the moon because like he made money without having to do a ton of work as far as his job, right? I think that actually the deal, he didn't make a ton of money. He only made $1,500, but he's got 3 other deals under contract right now, right? So you can do this on the side. You really can. So don't feel like you can't do it because you have a full-time job. You're just gonna have to work your ass off, And listen to my, what I tell you to do as far as how to pitch the deals and how to talk to people and really communicate really well, right? So Ruben, let's see. Anything to get away from a job. Exactly, Ruben. Stephen Miller, anyone can do this. Get with Chris. He's the best coach. I appreciate that, Stephen. Stephen is one of my students from Ohio. This dude is a killer. Stephen, you cashed a check for how much yesterday? That was what? You did a deal for what, 9,000? You just cashed a check? You just posted a check in our private Facebook group for like $9,000. And I think he's got another 30, 40,000 in his pipeline. The dude's only been in the program, I think, a little over 60 days. Has made almost 20 grand, and I think he's got another 30, 40 in the pipeline. Let's see what he says. Yeah, nine grand Stephen made yesterday. Tyler says, hard work beats everything. Absolutely, Tyler. You got to work your ass off. I don't care. Like, if somebody's telling you it's easy or you don't have to put any work in, they're probably full of shit, right? Make sure you, because I'm not going to sit there and tell you you don't have to work, right? Stephen, you work your ass off, right? I know you work your ass off. Because I work my ass off. Do I make a lot of money doing this? Yeah, I make a shitload of money doing this. But I work like a mule, and I put in my time. I put in the work, and I commit myself to bettering myself every day, being a better version of myself, to where I can close more deals. I'm always trying to better myself personally, you know, physically, to get an edge on everybody else. I'm always sharpening that tool, right? You know, hiring mentors, you know, sharpening the skill set, right? Skills get the deals. You have to learn skills. You have to have good skill sets to be able to, you know, do these deals, right? You got to learn how to talk to people. See, Carlos, I'm about done with the car business. I'm ready to jump into real estate, whatever it takes. Carlos, hit me up, my brother, chrisrood.com. Steven says, every single day, that's the only way you'll do deals. Absolutely. You got to hit it every day. You do. You really do. Andre, get it, brother. Yep. Brad, hustle, hustle, hustle some more. Exactly. Dominate. Brad's a freaking hustler, man. Exactly. You got to level up, man. You really do. You're exactly right. You can't expect, you know, to get huge results doing just the average thing. Like, you can't just say, oh, I'm going to try, or I'm going to give it a shot. No, you got to, like, say, I'm going to freaking dominate. I'm going to kill this, and I'm going to work my ass off. And that's the mindset you have to have. If you do that and you say, hey, look, I'm going to freaking work my ass off, I don't care what happens, you will do deals. I mean, I got students to prove it. I got tons of students doing deals, working their ass off. So let's see. Jason, what's going on? Tyler, 47 Celsius here, Chris. Got to go back out and fix some trucks. I'll catch the rest of you later. Awesome, Tyler. Hey, appreciate you coming on, my brother. Appreciate that. Anyway, guys, look, I think we're going to call it a night. We're cooking some gumbo, and I'm getting hungry, right? So, look, if you want to get a part of my program, go to chrisrood.com, book a call with me. I'm out of GrowthCon tickets. I sold all my GrowthCon tickets, so we're out of that. So, but you can still come to GrowthCon. There's a few tickets left. Call Grant's office. There's a few tickets left, and I want to see you at GrowthCon. I want to hook up with you. If I don't know who you are, I want to meet you, right? You come by my booth and pick up a hat. Skills get the deals hat, right? Come pick up a shirt. So, anyway, guys, appreciate you following me, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.